What's going on, everybody? Good morning. So check this out. I'm sitting here, man. I just had a thought. I want to share it with you. Doing my Bible study this morning, and you ever get caught up in thinking, man, I don't need to read some of this other text in the Bible because some of it's repetitive. And so I think about the Gospels and Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and especially Matthew, Mark, and Luke. They do record a lot of the same things or parables or miracles that Jesus performed. But check this out. I just want to encourage you. I want to open your eyes to this little detail. So I had one of the most incredible words the Lord's ever given me just a few days ago that I shared. It's actually in my last video. But that story was only presented, that detail of the story. If you hadn't seen the video, go back and watch it. I'm not trying to get views or whatever, but just check it out. The book of Mark detailed when Jesus was asleep in the boat and when he got up and calmed the storm. The book of Mark detailed one little detail that wasn't in Matthew and Luke. It is incredible. And so the thing is, yes, please study, be intent on reading the Gospels, and understand that you have three different people writing those books. Look, check this out. Here's what hit me this morning. Here's what I want to share with you. And my family or my kids, we've talked about this, so they've heard it. But check this out. If me and you and 8 other people decide we're going to go see a movie, and here's the rules to the game. We go and we watch the movie together, and then we don't talk about it for 2 weeks. And then we all get around one big table, and nobody talks, but everybody writes their version about what that movie was about. You're going to have 10 different versions, and they're all going to come together for one common story about what the movie was about. But there's going to be details that each person is going to put in there of their own, right? That still doesn't make anything the others wrote incorrect. It just adds insight for what that person saw and witnessed. And so I encourage you, be intent on reading your word. When you sit down to read your word, make time for God. Don't sit down and just say, let me get this over with, let me bust out a chapter or two so I can be holy today. No, sit down and expect to meet with Jesus and allow him to talk to you. This is where he speaks to us most of the time, folks. So look, be intentional, get in the word, fall in love with reading the word, man, and the Lord will speak to you. I'm telling you. But I hope that helps somebody or encourages somebody today, because it just popped into my mind while I'm doing my Bible study, and I'm like, let me share that, because I just want you to, not overlook certain things just because you might have the thought that that's repetitive. I don't need to hear a different author say the same thing. Please, yes, you do, because there's little details. And again, the very last video before this one that I posted was a mind-blowing, incredible experience for me. And anyways, I just want to encourage you, man. Get in the Word. Speak to the Lord. Hear from the Lord. Love God and love people, man. I hope you have a great day. Amen.